Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this short video on some ideas of how to transition a face-to-face history class to an online platform. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jesse Lynch. I'm a PhD candidate here in the history department. I also teach online, and it's something that I was thrown into when I moved here, no longer able to teach face-to-face in California, and I kept my classes going. And I must say I was hesitant at first. I was hesitant of my approaches, how my pedagogical strategy of teaching, and it was completely thrown on its head. And through trial and error, lots of trial, lots of error, been able to create online classes that has now changed my view. And in fact, I am a huge supporter of online education. I just want to show you in a few minutes just some ways to apply that we can use and transform ELE to the way you think it and the way we have it to something a little different. And what you have in front of you is one of my online classes that I've been teaching. I teach this class about 6 times a year. It's 8-week classes with between 60 and 100 students. So it's been pretty well trialed with my students. And in fact, I'm going to completely give it an overhaul in the next few weeks before it starts up in mid-June. But just want to show you a few things. And first off is the homepage. ELE is built by Moodle, and Moodle is a fantastic platform that has the same capabilities as this program, which is Canvas. Canvas is used by a lot of higher ed universities, as is Moodle. So, and you might know Blackboard and some other ones, and a lot of them have the same capability and a lot of the same strategy behind it. And for this first strategy, first important thing is the homepage. This doesn't have far to scroll down. If you think of some of our online classes, the way it's set up now and having everything on one page makes it lost information, not sure where students need to start, where they need to go next. And when you teach online, in essence, you're doing 2 things. You actually have 2 hats, important hats. One is the content material of the class that you're teaching, and at the same time, how the student needs to navigate through the platform and get the most out of the content you've provided there and how to use it to best be assessed in that process. So whether it's through discussions, quizzes, writing assignments, but drawing out all the stuff that you've put on there needs to be taught at the same time and explained. So the homepage is a great place for that. In this, you'll see this is a YouTube video that I was able to put right on the homepage. You can do the same with ELE. And this is an introduction, very quick introduction to the class of what they're getting themselves into. And then as you scroll down, a bit of a reading of what that is pulled from my syllabus. And then under that is a video introducing their instructor, me. And with that too, explaining how to navigate this class briefly to get them to the next step. And that next step would be to click on this button here. And that just takes them to a page created, a section created with all the material. And this is the modules page. Now, this is of course confusing because in the UK we have the name of the class is the modules. So think of this as the weekly assignments of all the material that they need to be successful. So I've created a place for my Zoom meetings, office hours, if you will, interaction. But if you'll see, most of the material, 99% of this, and most classes online are asynchronous, meaning that they are able to do it on their own time. It's important for the learning aspect because a lot of people learn in different ways, don't they? So you're able to put in videos, you're able to put in sound. I put in podcast things that they can download and listen to on a run or a drive or just around the house. Also the readings, having it in reading format so they can read it. Having those different ways allows them to get the material to them in different modes, and then to assess that through quizzes and discussions and writing assignments as you would in a classroom, other activities as well. So if they click on it, they'll have a video that explains, well, this is the introduction one, introduction videos, navigating Canvas, and then they get into the material, a reading guide. The readings are right there. It goes right through it. And each information, each piece is its own dedicated page. And even the lecture, it has a setup and then the lecture, and then right after that, a quiz to accompany the bit of the lecture. When I first started, I had 50-minute lectures. You know, I put a lot of pictures in there. I made it engaging. The problem is you could see on Canvas as well as on Moodle. It has the capability to see how many of your students are watching your videos and how long they stay on the videos. And it was incredibly discouraging to see, hey, they were really engaged. A lot of them clicked on, were there for first few minutes. Then after 5-10 minutes, they're gone. So keeping the video short and to the point with a certain important point you're trying to make, followed up by an activity to assess and to engage that information, is crucial. Then at the end of the module, that information, that week, having a discussion. Discussions are key that you can build through the ELE that allows you to break them up into small groups. On here, it's people. I won't click on it for GDPR reasons, it has all their names, but you're able to put them into small groups, even as small as 3, 2, or 3, and be able to give them specific tasks for each group, or how I tend to have them as groups of 10. That allows them to interact, and if there's someone missing and not engaging, there's enough people in the small group to engage. But that helps a lot, rather than having to scroll through discussion posts of 70 to 100 people, however big the class might be. So that's very useful. As you go through the next one, I have it very clear what the week is going to look like. So there's a highlights video to explain what the week is all about, a concluding video that helps sort of show what they've learned, main points, main key concepts, how to prepare for an exam or writing assignment, all that, so they know they're not going to miss anything as they go through the week. So I hope that helps, just to show you both the home page, the modules page, broken up, chunked into bite-sized pieces. There's a lot more we can do with that. There's a lot more added here, but just for the sake of a shorter video, just wanted to show you that this is something that we can have ELE look like. It's all there. If there's anything I can help along this journey, I'm here, and love to talk to you more. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. Bye-bye.